Today, our purpose to be here is to find the method of attracting and retaining the valuable customers for malls via the gamification methods during the journey of digitalization inside of the malls. But we have to ask this question: who are these valuable customers for malls? Let's think about the one who visits the mall with Bentley, or the one who is leaving the mall with lots of bags, or the one who looks fancy and visits the mall with babysitter or chauffeur? The answer may be yes, but these are the pastime. Right now, everybody has a digital foot, and we are engaging with the digital environment, embedded with the physical environment. So everything should be numeric. What we do, we are actually creating a customer value pyramid, and we classify each shopper in this pyramid, and according to not only total spending amount, how much they spent inside of the mall, but also number of different shopping days, number of different stores shopped, average spending amount per day, and average received amount. These are the basic segmentation criteria, but we can extend with different attributes. According to our research, this is actually 10 million unique shopper information in 160 shopping malls in 7 different countries. And we noticed that in the left side, what you see is the distribution of the visitor population, and the right side is the distribution of the revenue for each segment. What we discover, according to analyze, 15% of mall visitors, which are actually class A and class B, creates the 60% of revenue inside of the mall. And these are labeled as most valuable customer. The critical point here is that loss of 1% among this segment causes loss of 4% revenue inside of the mall. This is actually huge. What we do later on, after the research about what we find as a data, we start to have some insight to check the characteristic of these most valuable customer. All the malls, retail, love this, but they frequently less visit the malls. Their time is very important, and they are ignorant to usual promotions, and they are high segment users. They have high-end smartphones, they have high-class automobile, or they live in luxury. So what are these people's expectations? During their mall experience, they look for high comfort. This is very important. What I mean about the high comfort, for example, easy get inside of the mall and easy way to quit from the mall. Or they look for special experiences that is not for the mass, the rest of the people. And also they look for special out-of-mall service offers. I will come up this last part later on. And the question, how should malls retain most valuable customers? This is the starting point for us. The answer passed from the mobility. Mobility is very important for them because their time is very important and they do not want to be seen in the public too much. They want to feel exclusive. Think about the airline, business class and economy class. It seems like that. When we create a mobile application for the mall, these people need to feel that they are exclusive. And user experience here is very important because it should save their time. They shouldn't bother about clicking too much to access some information. In addition to that, bothering promotions and campaigns make them annoyed. If they, at the end, delete this application, you lost that visitor inside of the mall. So you cannot track later on. So they have to find something special for them. What are they? Actually, unique rewarding and the custom offers are very critical for them. For example, each thing that we offer them should solve their pain, some pains. The pain is very important. For example, for such kind of people, we discovered that spending time inside of the airport is very important, and they look for launch service, or they look for fast track. The malls should provide in their loyalty application for them such kind of services. They need to feel satisfied about what is offered. It shouldn't be cheap. And the last part we have to think about the data collection. We need to create a persona, because these people are heavy spender. When they spend almost 3 or 5 times of national wage of the usual people in the mass. But for example, for the data collection, we shouldn't ask for every required field in the beginning. We have to collect one by one. Either we can ask them, we can offer them to connect to the loyalty program through Facebook account, but they may not have to do this. They may not to give this information, or Instagram, whatever. In any case, what we say that gamification in this part is very critical role point. It should be just for them, for this type of people, and it should be easy, and it should satisfy their needs. In this example, for example, lucky card game, they have to scratch the lucky card, and they get win of free valet for their next visit, or any type of thing we can offer. But before accessing to application to the game, we have to ask just one question. In this example, for example, what is your dream vacation? Choose one. Simple. Or what is your favorite car? Which fits to your favorite car? This is a gamification actually. When we collect the data and create the persona of the most valuable customers, as a next step, collaboration with brands will be easier than starting time. And this opens later on another business model for shopping centers, which is the data business, actually which is done by Facebook, Google, and in any other type of digital OTT players. Thank you.